Chocolate contains compounds like theobromine, caffeine, and flavonoids, which interact with the brain's neurotransmitters, subtly altering mood and enhancing mental alertness over short periods. When you eat chocolate, serotonin levels in your brain can increase, promoting feelings of happiness, relaxation, and mild euphoria that temporarily improve overall emotional state. Dark chocolate, in particular, is rich in flavonoids that cross the blood-brain barrier, protecting neurons, reducing oxidative stress, and supporting long-term cognitive function and memory health. The small amount of caffeine in chocolate provides a mild stimulant effect, enhancing focus and alertness without the jitteriness commonly associated with coffee or energy drinks. Chocolate also triggers dopamine release, a neurotransmitter linked to reward and pleasure, which can create sensations of enjoyment, satisfaction, and motivation during daily activities. Consuming chocolate may influence the endorphin system, the brain's natural feel-good chemicals, resulting in temporary stress relief and a subtle boost to overall mood levels. The aroma of chocolate itself can stimulate brain regions associated with pleasure, memory, and sensory processing, even before you taste it, enhancing psychological well-being through smell. Some studies suggest chocolate may improve blood flow to the brain, enhancing oxygen delivery and cognitive performance, while also supporting cardiovascular health for both short-term and long-term benefits. Eating chocolate in moderation can reduce stress markers like cortisol, helping individuals feel calmer, more relaxed, and less anxious after consuming small amounts during the day. Milk chocolate, although lower in flavonoids, still contains sugar and fat that trigger reward pathways, reinforcing pleasurable feelings, though excessive intake can lead to energy crashes later. Chocolate's effects on the brain are dose-dependent. Small portions may improve mood, while overconsumption may lead to sugar-related fatigue, weight gain, and decreased mental clarity over time. Overall, chocolate can be a functional food that stimulates mood and cognitive function subtly, but moderation is crucial to maximize benefits and minimize negative health impacts. The sensory experience of chocolate, from its aroma to texture, activates multiple brain regions simultaneously, including the orbitofrontal cortex, enhancing pleasure and reinforcing positive emotional states. Phenylethylamine in chocolate mimics the brain chemistry of falling in love, stimulating endorphins and providing a natural, mild mood lift during consumption or after tasting. Chocolate consumption releases small amounts of anandamide, a neurotransmitter that binds to cannabinoid receptors, providing calming effects similar to naturally occurring feel-good chemicals in the brain. The combination of sugar and fat in chocolate promotes immediate energy release, stimulating reward circuits in the brain, though it should be consumed thoughtfully to avoid sugar crashes. Dark chocolate's flavonoids support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, potentially improving learning, memory, and overall cognitive resilience over time. Studies indicate that chocolate can reduce mental fatigue, helping individuals stay alert and focused while simultaneously improving mood and subjective feelings of happiness and relaxation. Chocolate's influence on serotonin and dopamine is particularly noticeable during emotional stress, providing a temporary boost in mood and helping mitigate mild feelings of anxiety or sadness. Eating chocolate slowly allows taste receptors and brain reward systems to activate fully, enhancing mindfulness and reinforcing the positive emotional impact through deliberate sensory engagement. Social and cultural associations with chocolate, like celebrations and comfort, further enhance brain response, creating psychological reinforcement that strengthens its pleasurable and mood-enhancing effects. While chocolate offers numerous cognitive and mood benefits, overconsumption can impair sleep, trigger insulin spikes, and negatively impact long-term energy levels and mental performance. Combining chocolate with other nutrient-rich foods like nuts or berries may amplify flavonoid benefits and support additional antioxidant protection, further contributing to brain and cardiovascular health. Enjoying chocolate mindfully in moderation can enhance brain chemistry, promote happiness, and reduce stress, so make sure to subscribe for more insights into foods affecting your brain. Chocolate's impact on mood is partly psychological. Its sweet taste triggers reward pathways, creating conditioned emotional responses linked to pleasure, comfort, and temporary relief from stress or anxiety. The combination of fat and sugar in chocolate stimulates the nucleus accumbens, the brain's reward center, intensifying feelings of satisfaction and reinforcing desire for occasional indulgence. Flavonoids in chocolate help reduce inflammation in brain cells, promoting better neuronal health, protecting against cognitive decline, and supporting sharper focus and memory over time when consumed moderately. Small doses of caffeine and theobromine in chocolate increase alertness by stimulating the central nervous system, but the effect is mild enough to avoid overstimulation or jitteriness in most people. Chocolate may improve mood through social context. Sharing chocolate in social interactions triggers positive brain responses, strengthening bonds, increasing oxytocin, and promoting overall emotional well-being. Research shows chocolate consumption can slightly enhance serotonin production, which regulates sleep, mood, and appetite, contributing to balanced emotions and a temporary sense of happiness or relaxation. Chocolate's sensory properties, including smooth texture and melting quality, provide pleasurable tactile stimulation that activates the brain's somatosensory cortex, intensifying the overall experience and reinforcing positive emotions. Studies suggest that dark chocolate may improve brain-derived neurotrophic factor levels, supporting learning, memory, and neuronal growth, while also providing protective antioxidant effects for long-term cognitive health. Eating chocolate in moderation may reduce perceived stress levels by lowering cortisol, the stress hormone, which allows the brain to respond more calmly to daily challenges. Chocolate triggers dopamine release, giving a sense of reward and motivating repeated consumption, but careful portion control is necessary to avoid negative metabolic and psychological effects. The combination of chemical compounds, sensory pleasure, and social context makes chocolate a unique food that not only tastes good, but also subtly improves brain function. Understanding chocolate's effects can help you enjoy it mindfully, enhancing both mood and cognition, creating a healthier relationship with food, and fostering sustainable happiness and mental wellness. Chocolate stimulates multiple brain pathways simultaneously, including those related to reward, pleasure, emotion, and cognition, making it a unique food that impacts both mind and mood. Phenylethylamine, naturally found in chocolate, triggers endorphin release, creating subtle euphoric effects that mimic the brain's response to affection or bonding, enhancing feelings of happiness and connection. Anandamide in chocolate acts on cannabinoid receptors in the brain, producing calming and mildly sedative effects, which can reduce anxiety and contribute to relaxation during stressful periods. Theobromine, a mild stimulant, enhances alertness without overstimulating, improving concentration and cognitive function, particularly when combined with the natural sugars and fats present in chocolate products. Dark chocolate flavonoids improve cerebral blood flow, increasing oxygen and nutrient delivery to neurons, which may enhance memory, focus, and overall brain health when consumed consistently in moderation. Chocolate's pleasurable taste triggers the orbitofrontal cortex, which evaluates reward value, creating a sense of enjoyment that positively reinforces mood and emotional satisfaction after consumption. Mindful consumption of chocolate encourages slower eating, activating taste receptors and reward pathways fully, which amplifies its positive effects on mood and cognitive engagement during each eating experience. Social and cultural experiences with chocolate, including celebrations, gifts, or comforting routines, further enhance the brain's positive response, linking chocolate to happiness, nostalgia, and emotional well-being. Excessive chocolate consumption can impair sleep due to caffeine and sugar, which disrupts circadian rhythms, emphasizing the importance of moderation to maintain optimal brain function and mood balance. Combining chocolate with other nutrient-dense foods like nuts or berries may enhance flavonoid absorption, promoting antioxidant activity, reducing inflammation, and supporting long-term neurological health for optimal cognitive performance. Understanding chocolate's chemical, sensory, and social effects allows for healthier consumption choices that maximize pleasure, mood improvement, and cognitive benefits while avoiding negative consequences of overindulgence. Enjoying chocolate deliberately in mindful portions can boost mood, enhance cognition, and provide emotional comfort, so remember to subscribe to explore more fascinating insights about foods and brain health. Chocolate's natural compounds, like flavonoids and theobromine, not only improve brain blood flow but also enhance neuronal signaling, helping maintain alertness, focus, and mental clarity throughout daily activities. Eating chocolate triggers dopamine and serotonin pathways simultaneously, creating a combined effect of reward, pleasure, and mood enhancement that promotes temporary emotional balance and overall well-being. The combination of sugar and fat in chocolate stimulates the brain's reward center, producing a strong sense of satisfaction, reinforcing the positive emotional connection to chocolate consumption. Dark chocolate's high antioxidant content protects neurons from oxidative stress, which helps prevent cognitive decline, supports memory retention, and promotes long-term mental health when incorporated into a balanced diet. Chocolate's sensory experience engages the somatosensory cortex through texture, flavor, and aroma, providing a multisensory pleasure that reinforces mood improvement and creates lasting positive associations in the brain. Psychological associations with chocolate, such as comfort or celebration, enhance the brain's pleasure response, combining chemical effects with memory and emotion to intensify the overall experience. Theobromine and caffeine in chocolate gently stimulate the central nervous system, improving focus, attention, and alertness, while producing less anxiety than stronger stimulants like coffee or energy drinks. Mindful chocolate consumption encourages slower eating, fully activating reward pathways and taste receptors, which maximizes enjoyment while allowing the brain to regulate pleasure and satiety more effectively. Chocolate can reduce perceived stress by lowering cortisol levels, helping the brain maintain emotional equilibrium and supporting mental resilience during challenging or demanding situations. Overconsumption of chocolate, however, may lead to sugar crashes, energy fluctuations, and decreased cognitive performance, highlighting the importance of moderation and mindful portion control. Combining chocolate with nutrient-rich foods like nuts, fruits, or whole grains can amplify brain benefits, promoting neuroprotection, antioxidant activity, and enhanced cognitive function over time. Understanding chocolate's effects allows for mindful indulgence that supports mood, cognition, and emotional well-being, creating healthier habits that integrate pleasure with brain-boosting nutrition and lifestyle balance. Chocolate activates the brain's reward and pleasure circuits, making consumption enjoyable while subtly influencing mood, cognition, and stress management through chemical compounds like phenylethylamine and serotonin. Dark chocolate, rich in flavonoids, improves blood flow to the brain, enhancing memory, focus, and learning ability while simultaneously supporting cardiovascular health for long-term cognitive benefits. Sensory properties, including smooth texture, aroma, and taste, stimulate multiple brain regions, reinforcing emotional satisfaction and enhancing pleasure with each mindful bite of chocolate. Anandamide in chocolate interacts with cannabinoid receptors, producing calming and mildly euphoric effects that help alleviate stress, anxiety, and mild negative emotions temporarily during consumption. Chocolate's sugar and fat content trigger the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, which create temporary feelings of happiness, satisfaction, and motivation for continued positive behavior. Psychological associations with chocolate, such as nostalgia or comfort, amplify these chemical effects, linking sensory pleasure to emotional and social experiences for enhanced mood improvement. The combination of mild stimulants and mood-enhancing compounds improves alertness, focus, and cognitive performance while reducing perceived mental fatigue, particularly when chocolate is consumed in moderate portions. Regular moderate chocolate consumption may support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, promoting learning, memory retention, and long-term mental resilience. Mindful eating practices like savoring chocolate slowly optimize sensory engagement, reward pathway activation, and emotional satisfaction, allowing the brain to fully benefit from both chemical and psychological effects. Excessive chocolate intake, particularly with added sugars, may impair sleep, cause energy crashes, and negatively affect mood, highlighting the importance of moderation for sustainable brain benefits. Combining chocolate with healthy ingredients such as nuts or berries can enhance antioxidant and flavonoid absorption, boosting neuroprotective effects and supporting both cognitive function and emotional stability. Incorporating chocolate mindfully into your diet strengthens mood, focus, and brain health, creating a pleasurable yet functional eating experience that can improve mental well-being over time. Chocolate's impact on the brain combines chemical, sensory, and psychological effects, creating pleasure, emotional comfort, and temporary stress relief while subtly enhancing cognitive performance and mental focus. Flavonoids in chocolate provide antioxidant protection, reducing oxidative stress in neurons, supporting long-term brain health, memory retention, and learning ability when consumed thoughtfully and in moderation. The reward system is strongly activated by chocolate, releasing dopamine and serotonin, which produce temporary happiness, motivation, and reinforcement of pleasurable experiences connected to taste and aroma. Chocolate can enhance attention and alertness through mild stimulants like caffeine and theobromine, supporting short-term focus, concentration, and mental clarity without overstimulating the nervous system. Sensory enjoyment from chocolate, including smooth texture, aroma, and flavor, triggers multiple brain regions, creating a multisensory experience that reinforces positive emotions and mood improvement. Social and cultural connections, like sharing chocolate during celebrations, amplify brain responses, linking chemical pleasure to emotional and social reinforcement, further increasing subjective feelings of happiness and comfort. Mindful consumption allows the brain to fully engage reward pathways and taste receptors, amplifying mood-enhancing effects while promoting moderation, balance, and long-term cognitive benefits. Chocolate may reduce stress markers like cortisol, promoting calmness and emotional stability, helping the brain cope with daily pressures, and supporting overall psychological resilience and well-being. Overeating chocolate, especially high-sugar varieties, can lead to energy crashes, sleep disruption, and mood fluctuations, emphasizing mindful portions for optimal mental and physical health outcomes. Combining chocolate with nutrient-rich foods enhances flavonoid absorption, strengthens neuroprotection, and maximizes cognitive benefits, creating a functional yet enjoyable addition to a balanced and brain-supportive diet. Understanding chocolate's effects empowers better choices, allowing indulgence without guilt while supporting emotional balance, cognitive health, and overall well-being through mindful, moderate consumption habits. Enjoy chocolate mindfully, boost your brain and mood naturally, and don't forget to subscribe to discover more amazing insights about foods that positively affect your mind.